Hello, in this video I share with you a holistic framework about how you can level up your leadership, project management and change management skills. Hi, I'm Eva Sayem. I'm the co-founder of Approach Services and I worked 10 years in change management and worked on a ton of not so successful projects, so you don't have to. I will share today my holistic framework that you can use to level up your change management, project management and leadership skills, and ultimately reduce the stress and the anxiety that comes with organizational change. If I had $1 for everyone who told me a story about non-successful or poor organizational change experience, I'd be a very rich person. So 10 years ago, when I co-founded this organization, I set out to understand the triangle between leadership, project management and change management, and got really curious on the interfaces between these three disciplines. We know from 25 years of research that leadership is the #1 contributor to successful change. But we also know that it's crucial to have a project manager to plan, execute and close out your project. And having a structured change management approach is proven to make your project 6 times more likely to succeed. Why do we still see so many changes fail, and why do we still get so many stories shared of poor change experience? Well, I think it is in the interfaces between these three disciplines where we still need to put our effort. And that's where you, as a change champion and an employee, can make a real difference. If collaboration between leaders, project managers and change managers are smooth, your transition will be a lot less painful. The amount of change will reduce, so you will feel less fatigued and saturated with change. Change champions work at any point in time in up to 25 different changes and projects, because many stakeholders are the same across different projects. Also, if that triangle is working better together, you'll get less mixed messages depending on who you're speaking to, because you're all working towards a shared goal and shared values. Now, I think it is important to understand what a holistic LPC framework or LPC triangle can look like. For us, it's a model and a framework that we follow through with any change that we're working through. It's method agnostic, so it's building on all the important methods that are out there already, whether that's PMBOK, CMBOK, or whether that's the CCMI, COTA, or ProSci as well. Ultimately, what we're trying to do is use an online collaboration tool that is equipped with all the different templates and all the different standard operating procedures, looking at all three sides of the triangle at the same time. This means that 24/7, all three disciplines can work together and see the progress and see the questions that have been raised. This can also be made available to key stakeholders, high-ranking leaders and key change champions throughout the journey, ensuring high engagement. If you don't have access to a tool like ours, you can build your own using things like Trello or other online collaboration tools. What we need to do is we need to make sure that we agree on how we work or where we're working towards from the very start. As a change champion, you might feel like your organization is not as mature in doing change, or often we hear, well, change is something that we could do better. So the question is, with the new information that you've learned in this video, where do you start? What do you do? If you like the video so far, please hit subscribe. I'll share with you where you can start next. Now, first step would be to look at your organization as is, to look at your roles as is and baseline it. You can draw a simple triangle with leadership on the top, project management on the left and change management on the right, and then rank each of these three disciplines for the projects that you are supporting on a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being excellent, 1 being very poor at the current stage. You'll see now whether your triangle is in imbalance and whether it needs work. If it is an imbalance, you want to get curious as to where these disciplines are falling down. If you're struggling with putting a rating into place, you want to head to our website, approachservices.com, and download the business change checklist, which allows you to audit your own organization for free. Now, You want to ask yourself, is it at the co-creation stage, for example, where we're not working together correctly? Like maybe the project managers and leaders are working together, but the change managers have not been invited to the table yet. Or is it that leaders and projects are not involving the change champions early enough before the plans are put together, so they're having a poor understanding of the impact that it's going to have, and the co-sensing isn't happening. Generally speaking, our framework is going through 6 different C's. We're starting out with co-creation, which is really getting clear on the vision and the why behind the change. We're following through with co-sensing the impact on the different departments and stakeholders, where the change champions should be already involved quite early on. Now the co-planning will happen with all 3 triangle sides working hand in hand. It's not just done by the project managers. And next, in the execution phase, we will see that we are uplifting the change leaders and the change champions or change advocates as well, before we are going into a continuous rhythm of trial, fail, learn, grow, which is our continuous improvement or correction step. Once you've done your baseline and you rated your 3 sides on the triangle and you kind of looked into where the weaknesses are, you can then approach, let's say, organizational development or even your line leader to see what possibilities and opportunities you have within the organization, or also look at Google, YouTube, and any of the free or affordable resources that are out there for yourself to uplift those change management capabilities. It's never too late to start learning and getting better at change. So level up your change management skills and benefit from less anxiety, less change fatigue, and much more aligned, purposeful work. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.